Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, DavidBWylin, and I'm back at you on another reaction, man. We got an update on Andrew Tate, being arrested. So we finna check this video out, see what it's about. Make sure I run the likes up, turn on post notifications, and all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's hop right into this one.
Andrew Tate just got detained again, and the why, the when, the how this allegedly happened is kind of wild. Because Tate is already facing charges in Romania over an alleged human trafficking scheme. Last night, he and his brother Tristan were detained in Romania over warrants from the UK pertaining to sexual offenses, with the authorities further explaining that they were issued for allegedly exploiting people in the UK. And those allegations come from back in 2012 to 2015. And just today, Romanian courts decided that the brothers can be extradited to the UK. But notably, the judge said that will have to wait until after the trial in Romania. And with this, the Tate's representatives gave a statement to the media shutting down the accusation.
There's a lot going on, bro. Because I seen something about Aiden Ross. He the one that told on them or some shit like that. It's just like a bunch of stuff going on. Then I seen a video like 3 days prior. It was out 3 days prior to him being arrested, or 2 days prior. Where he was on a podcast. I forgot the name of the podcast, but he was speaking about how the UK is after him. He was saying that. And then all of a sudden he get arrested. That is crazy, bro. He be knowing shit, bro.
Out of the UK, saying both brothers are dismayed and adding they categorically reject all charges and express profound disappointment that such serious allegations are being resurrected without substantial new evidence, and saying they are fully committed to challenging these accusations with unwavering determination and resolve. Right, and this is not the first time that Andrew's been accused of sexual assault in the UK, though notably the authorities decided not to prosecute him previously. Right now, details about the specific claims in the new warrant remain unclear, but one London-based law firm has actually chimed in on this, with McHugh Jury and Partners releasing a statement saying it represents 4 British women who accused Andrew of rape as well as physical and sexual assault, claims that were subject of an investigation in the UK, with them adding that they became aware today that he had been detained over allegations.
And it's wild that this is happening, but it's also based off of what do they speak on. They do a lot of sit down podcasts. They join other people podcasts, and they speak on what they call 304s. They speak on women throughout all these podcasts. So now it's like, I don't know what the fuck is true or not. So I'm not speaking on that, but I'm speaking based off of like the topics of these podcasts most of the time are based off of that. So, of course, they are pretty much living what they're speaking about, like how these women are just like easy because who they are as people, their status, the alpha male, blah 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 blah, all that. So, of course, women play a part. They're around them. These dudes probably bring them back to their houses, whatever, and shit like that could go left. It could go left, bro. Because they could say no. Even if they wake up the next day after they had their act go on, the next day they could wake up and be like, oh, you already know, I'm going from there. So it's wild how this is happening now, bro. Like, because Andrew Tate name is getting bigger and bigger and he's getting more known. Just wild how it's happening now. And because like he said, it wasn't his first time being accused of that. So, but now all of a sudden they want to press the issue, stuff like that. So it's just wild, bro.
During the same period in which our clients alleged Tate raped and assaulted them. And then continuing, last week we received information that Tate might have been planning to flee Romania. We wrote to the British police to bring this to their attention and to urge them to immediately seek a warrant for Tate's detention in Romania and extradition to the UK. And going on to say, while we cannot and do not comment on any knowledge of ongoing investigations, we are grateful that the British authorities have decided to take action and take heed of our concerns and the concerns of our clients. Tate is accused of serious criminal offenses against a large number of victims and must be held accountable for those actions. And also, here's what's kind of wild with all this. As for how they may have been tipped off that Andrew was considering leaving Romania, well, a lot of people's fingers are pointing at none other than Aiden Ross. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world. He is a friend to Tate. But the reason people are pointing to him is because during one of his live streams, this happened.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you want to come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And I'm sorry, he said it's basically now or never.
And in fact, this is no longer just a theory. A legal representative for McHugh Law told Rolling Stone it was Aiden Ross who kicked this off.
You got your homie snitching on you, Tate?
It's crazy.
Hey, you know what? That's not even Aiden's fault. If you're dumb enough to befriend this person and then tell him your private business about what you want and will not do, and you text it to him on his cell phone, knowing damn well you being investigated, and they've already been through your cell phones looking for evidence against you, you a new fool.
What? Yeah, I am a new fool. I don't know who Aiden Ross is.
They're literally using those cell phones against him in this trial for the human trafficking stuff, and that's where most of the incriminating evidence has been coming out with those WhatsApp messages.
Fair.
And once again, You're talking about potentially escaping via text messages. I don't know.
But who's Aiden Ross?
He's a big-time streamer. He's really stupid. He's one of
really
the dumbest fucking people you could ever imagine. I used to think he was so dumb it had to be an act. And then this man kept up the act for 5 years, and even off camera keeps it up. And I'm like, bro,
And then you're like,
either this is the greatest method actor.
But how you know even off camera he's like that? Have you chilled with him when the camera's off? I don't know who he is, nor him. I'm just reacting to this video. No hate towards y'all, but I'm just saying. For you to know that he keeps up that act even off camera, you've been out in public with him, right? Without the cameras on. Did you have to? Or was there a camera and it's just showing like he's not? What he probably meant is like even when he's not streaming and he's just doing regular day-to-day life vlogs, he's still like that. But I don't know what he meant by it unless he have really like chill with him outside of it.
Like Christian Bale type thing.
It's not Christian
Or this
Bale.
man just really
It's the
stupid.
man on the moon there, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I don't know who said this quote. It's like, don't
Looks like you won something there.
I ditched my text guy and switched to H&R Block. Their experts can do your text.
credit to conspiracies and shrewdness what you can credit to just stupidity.
Yeah, I understand, but why are you saying all this? I'm gonna escape Romania. What? Are you gonna escape
that's
from
crazy,
the world?
You know what it is?
I don't know what it
A
is.
lot of
You enlighten
people
me.
are arrogant
I like this guy
when
right
it
here.
comes
I like this guy right here, bro.
to the legal process. So, for example, they will hire really
Yes.
expensive lawyers.
Yes.
The lawyers will counsel them on an iron, bulletproof plan, and the client will do things that sabotages their own case, making
Yes.
lawyers' job harder.
That's-
Happens all the time.
That's true.
Right? A lawyer will say, don't contact the ex, you have a restraining order.
And you're
The
like, yeah,
motherfucker-
but you're gonna take care of it because I'm paying you the big bucks.
Okay. And then that becomes evidence in the court case that this dude is obsessed with
Though notably, with this, a spokesperson for the Tates told the outlet, "We unequivocally deny any accusations that Andrew or Tristan Tate intends to abscond from Romania to evade the judicial proceedings, and Aiden Ross misconstrued Andrew's message to him." To that, whether Aiden misconstrued Andrew's message to him or not, man, with friends like Aiden, I mean, most non-clout chasers in the space know, like, his stupid is, like, weapons grade level. But to see the friendly fire go down like this...
It's
friendly fire.
I actually ended up finding the Twitter account.
To be it, like off topic, but to be for real, Aiden Ross is one of the biggest streamers in the world. He's a known influencer, bro. So a lot of big names do want to associate with him because of that, and it helps them. It's like free promo. Like, oh man, I got followers too. I'm known, whatever. If I hit up Aiden, most likely he's gonna try to do something like, oh man, you got this rapper on your platform, you got this actor, you got da-da-da-da, like, so. I get why people want to associate with him, but also you gotta realize something, bro. A lot of things, all publicity is not good, even though they say that bad or good, like, nah, bro. Like, you don't want to be known for associating with somebody that's, bro, look, I don't know, Aiden outside of the social media atmosphere, bro, but I could just kind of like peep from a person that's looking from the outside looking in. I could see like, okay, this might not be a person I would associate with ever. Nothing against him, bro, but it's just like you don't want to be known for associating with a person like that, bro. And like they saying, it is Andrew Tate fault for texting that because, bro, literally on live in front of hundreds of thousands of people, whatever. And you should have known that information was going to get back to him, bro. Easily. Should have known that, bro. So, them sending out a warrant or whatever, arresting Andrew Tate based off of that is crazy, though. But it's definitely Andrew Tate fault for saying too much, for like, just keep shit low key, bro. You could have probably just hit him up and like, hey man, I'll fly you out to Romania. We could do some things for a week, and then went on about your business. You didn't have to mention why they should y'all should link in Romania. But to each their own, man. Can't be mad at Aiden for it. But like I said, I want to associate with Aiden, bro. Shout out to him for his success and all that. But it's just like I wouldn't sit here and associate with him.
of the lawyer who's representing these people who are pressing charges against the Tate. Just read through some of his stuff and why he's saying this is happening. So, Matthew Jury says, I'm the lawyer representing 4 British victims of Andrew Tate's alleged rapes and misconducts in the civil proceedings being brought in England. I'm afraid your information is incorrect, Candace Owens. The UK sought Tate's extradition for alleged misconduct against 3 women whose criminal complaints were investigated by the Bedfordshire Constabulary. Our client's criminal complaints were investigated by the Hertfordshire. Holy shit. This is right there. Say that shit.
Hertfordshire.
Huh?
That's Hertfordshire.
Say that shit again. What'd you say?
Hertfordshire. Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire.
Yeah,
Hertfordshire.
The Shires, they're really good with the Shires there.
Okay.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
I can't even say Worcester sauce.
What is the sauce? Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce.
It sounds like you just casted magic.
Yes.
Okay, anyways.
The Pulso.
Here we go.
Worcestershire sauce.
Here we go. All right.
That's crazy.
These are different women, and new criminal complaints, and Tate's detention on the foot of the UK extradition request has nothing to do with the civil case of the Hertfordshire victims. Either raped them or subjected them to serious violence.
I can't wait till I get my plaque, bro.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know why you said it like that, but
It's been interesting watching this unfold because online you'll have a whole bunch of people saying Tate never did this. I feel like I know him. He would never do this. It's bogus, blah, blah, blah. We don't even know these women's names. They're not real, blah, blah, blah. And then there's on the other side of like, oh, he's definitely 100% guilty. There's videos of it. It's interesting because it feels like when it first started, I remember people saying, hey, Tate's a horrible person. People are like, where's the evidence? He's never been brought to trial.
But it's also, like I said, what he talked about in these podcasts. So people will start believing it easier because it's like, well, shit, he already downplayed women, pretty much speaking on them like they're just an object and stuff like that in his video. I mean, in these podcasts. So it's easy to like, okay, now you speak on women like in this manner, and they saying that he did this and that, blah, blah, blah. So now you start thinking like, damn, bro, he do speak down on these women. And then he got these allegations on him, bro, alleged things. It started kind of making sense. Like I said, it's alleged, bro. So he gonna have his day in court where they figure that out, bro. But at the end of the day, you can see why some people actually feel like it may be true.
Then he gets arrested, and then I remember all of his fans saying, why have they held him in prison for so long? This is bogus. That's why they're not pressing charges. They're never going to bring charges. And then the charges get laid, and then it's like, oh, the Matrix is coming for him. These are bogus charges. He's never going to be found guilty. And now this dude's on the verge of running away, trying to basically get out of this whole thing. And now it's just like the Matrix is definitely going to get him. So it just feels like, irrespective of whatever evidence comes out, I think a lot of people have already decided whether or not he's guilty or not. I know some people feel he's not guilty because he's a Muslim. Some people feel he's not guilty because they really follow his stuff and they feel like his teachings.
Oh, he's fully converted. He fully converted to a Muslim. Because I don't know, I read somewhere like a Muslim guy gave him the Quran and he was reading it or so, like when he was, I don't know, but that's why I'm asking questions, because I don't know if he fully converted or what was going on with that. But I remember reading something about a Muslim gave him the Quran and he was reading it.
Feel he's not guilty because they really follow his stuff and they feel like his teachings. Some people feel he's not guilty because he's changed, which I don't know how that works. Some people feel he's not guilty because they just feel like, oh, this is a conspiracy, how come Epstein and all this other stuff. But he gets, at the end of the day, I'm just looking at this on the face of what I've seen in terms of evidence that's come out. Me looking at the WhatsApp messages, me looking at a lot of the videos of him.
I'm going to stop it right here, just so I don't make my video too long, because it's already 14 minutes long. But I was just trying to get an idea, like, because I'm saying this is an update, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate self-snitches and get arrested. New lawyers going after him. Okay, but a lot of stuff, well, clearly we're not going to know about. We're not going to know what's really going on, bro. But like I said, eventually he don't have a day in court where it comes out like this was that was this, whatever. And he'll definitely have to, if he end up having to, do time behind it, face consequences behind his actions, bro. And that's that. But as far as like people like Andrew Ross snitched on him and stuff like that, I feel like at the end of the day, Aiden Ross, he just I don't know, he maybe was hyped because like, oh man, look what Andrew Tate said to me, bro. I could go chill with him in Romania. He's saying he's planning on leaving Romania and da 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 da. Like, he probably wasn't thinking of it as, oh man, if I say that, he can get arrested, he can get in trouble. He was just reading off text messages, which really, and honestly, bro, you shouldn't read off personal messages between you and another person anyway, unless they told you can do that. Like, that was supposed to be between y'all two, so just keep it between y'all two. That's how I see it. Because you're not going to get up here and read off messages from a comment that you and your girl having, and it's like personal. You're not going to sit here and just read that off unless, well, maybe Aiden Ross, he probably would do some shit like that, bro. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He probably would do some shit like that, bro. And then shit backfire or whatever. But this situation, bro, we gonna see how it play out. But this is the end of that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.